morning of my Alpe du Zwift epic race, up Alpe du Zwift part 2. I've organised this event for the sole reason of beating my 71-minute PR. Also, to add on top of that, I've organised 5 other pacers. Those people that have joined have someone they can follow and have the same experience I'm having, which is to go for a PR, try and push themselves and have someone help them. There's 642 people signed up to this. 642. And then the icing on the cake, the cherry on the baker, and the main reason why I'm doing this is that there are some really awesome people. You guys that have decided to want to try and go for a PR, ride with me, have some fun, ride with each other, and make this a really good adventure. This is Ray, my British Army IRL Sergeant Major.
I can be scary if you want me to be scary.
I'm only joking, Ray. Please don't turn on me. I am absolutely ready for this. Oh man, I am buzzing. He is 100% the right man for today's PR attempt. If he can't get me to the top of Alpe du Zwift in under 70 minutes and closer to that elusive 60-minute goal, then no one can. Right, coat's coming off. The coat is off. I'm ready for this. I am absolutely, we're going to smash it. This is going to be one epic ride up Alpe du Zwift.
Boom, nothing crazy out here.
I can see you're in front of me. Just stay where you are.
Okay.
Unless there's someone else with an army kit.
No, I don't think I'd have seen anyone else. Yeah, drop off a bit, like I say, let's go about 2.9, 2.8, 2.9.
It'll be easier when we're on the climb.
Yeah, I think it'll space out a little bit.
The orange was a good choice. I stand out quite a bit in the orange.
Yeah, and I'm probably the only army rider.
Now this long lead-in that is the road to Sky route is 5k. It's 5k of an easy zone 2 warm-up before the chaos of the climb starts and we hit it like a herd of wildebeest on a Black Friday sale. Now I think that Alpe du Zwift is the ultimate indoor fitness test. I've said this before, I'm a massive fan of it. I love climbing Alpe du Zwift. All the FTP tests in the world do not prepare you for a maximum effort slog up this mammoth pixelated mountain.
I like this road to Sky. It gives you a good enough lead in to kind of warm your legs up a little bit.
It does, yeah.
I'm not going to give you a full rundown of my history of ADZ as I've made multiple videos of my efforts up it. My most recent being Alpe du Zwift is the best indoor fitness test. I literally made a video about that where I set my existing PR of 71 minutes right back at the beginning of December. 71 minutes. I was really proud of that, especially as it nearly killed me to do it. It was a really hard effort.
Right, I know you said your first one you're not overly keen on, so we will just go straight up to 3.2 for that one, get that one out of the way, and then we'll measure from there.
Yeah. Just get up that first one. I hate that first one.
It's kind of like the first K or the first mile of every run. Hurts that little bit more, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly that.
So what we're talking about here is the first corner, corner 21. For me, it's the hardest corner on the Alpe, and we're discussing it because we discussed it in our briefing before the ride.
Right, we've gone through the banner, guys. We've gone through the banner. I'm just going to stand for this first corner. Just get it done.
We then pass through the Alpe banner and this marks 200 metres before the pain and suffering ensues. Hold on guys, this is going to be spicy.
That red wall is so daunting, isn't it? I'm going to pull over to the right, Ryan, just so we're...
Yep, good shout. I'm behind you now. Right in your draft. Okay, here we go.
Here we go, the start of Alpe du Zwift. My favourite thing to do on an indoor trainer. Let's do this.
Rein it in a bit, don't go too much.
Can I hold 3.2 watts per kg the whole way? Can I remain controlled? Can I reach the top anywhere near that magical 60-minute mark without blowing up? Now, someone on YouTube attempting their first sub 60-minute time back in 2023 was the first Zwift-related YouTube video I'd ever watched. I didn't even know Zwift was a thing until I found this video and I watched it, and this influenced me into buying an indoor trainer.
Try not to do this whole segment out the saddle, you'll burn your legs out.
But, and this is a big but, sub 60 minutes is ridiculously quick, and as someone who is not wafer thin, I've calculated that I'd have to average at least 285 watts for the entirety of this climb as an average. I said average twice there.
Doing well, Ryan. Sticking with it. That's good.
I'm already in non-talking mode.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. Your mouth's a muscle in this. We don't need to exercise.
Just to put this into perspective, I did 2 FTP tests last week. Video is up on my channel now. Shameless plug. And my FTP, according to those 2 15-minute max effort attempts up the grade, is 284 watts. That's pretty much bang on what I now have to hold for at least an hour to have any hope of beating that sub-hour target.
Right, let's ease off a little bit because you are going a little bit quicker than I would like you.
Okay.
For everyone that commented on my grade FTP test video saying that I need to now hold that for an hour for it to be a real reflection of my FTP, well, here it is. This is the video. This is me attempting to hold my FTP for an hour. Now, I will say, having already completed those 2 attempts up the grade last week and now having a fairly accurate FTP number, this feels like it gives me quite a huge psychological advantage.
Right, that's not the pace we want to be doing, so ease off.
Okay.
And we then hit corner 21, apparently significantly ahead of schedule.
You're 15 seconds on that corner ahead of sub 60 pace.
I hit corner 21, averaging 306 watts. I don't know what the expected completion times are, as Ray has all that information. Just in case you haven't watched part 1, Ray, my DS, asked me not to have any of the time charts in front of me, so I won't know what corner times I will need to hit on this PR attempt. This also means I won't know if I'm doing well or not until corner 10, which is halfway.
Right, it's quite a long one this, 8 to 9 minutes.
Okay.
You don't have to acknowledge me. Save your breathing.
Roger. Oh, don't laugh, Ryan. Don't laugh. Breathe.
You're doing brilliant here. Stick with it.
I feel fantastic.
Good. That's what I want to hear. Let's see what you like in 40 minutes. So 520 people on the mountain today. That's brilliant.
How many? 500? Oh, wow.
520.
That's amazing.
I wonder how many are going to be doing this for the first time today, how many are going to set PRs, but it doesn't matter. Getting 520 people on this is phenomenal.
I want to give a massive shout out and thank you to the pacers on this event, Matt, Lee, Mark, Darren and Noah, all of whom rode this ride so as many Zwifters could have their very own DS and leader to help them to their own PR up the Alp, just like I have.
Just be careful of pushing it, Ryan. Stay with me.
Knowing not to push significantly more than my FTP too early hopefully will ensure that this is a controlled effort. For anyone that's been a long-term viewer of my channel will know that I am not known for my controlled efforts, which is why, and this is a big deal, which is why I have enrolled the help of my very own IRL British Army Sergeant Major. His name is Ray, aka Tactical Watts on YouTube. I've left a link to his races in the description.
Well, someone's joined late, 521. Better late than never.
Late joiners.
What power up did you get?
Aero.
Same as.
Useless. Corner 20. Woohoo!
Brilliant. Doing absolutely brilliant. Ed Laverick, you didn't pay him enough to race this. Slightly steeper section. Just let me know if you're going to get out the saddle, so then I'll do the same.
I'm out.
Yeah. Brilliant, Ryan, honestly, this is good time.
My weight is 88.4 kg. I had a weigh-in the morning of the race. Thanks to a small calorie deficit plan I'd been on for the previous couple of weeks, I had managed to drop 0.6 kg from my existing weight on Zwift. Now I will say, because I'm probably going to get some comments about this, I set my training difficulty to 30% so I didn't have to constantly skip through gears when I was going for this effort. I normally change my gearing on the trainer to a climbing setup when I'm trying out the Zwift. Setting my trainer difficulty to 30% means I just stick with my normal gearing and it's less faff. I still need to produce the same watts to get me to the top for a PR. It just means I don't have to keep bouncing through gears when I'm doing it.
You're on some good corner times here, Ryan. Well done.
You're doing awesome, man. This is perfect.
Like the ultimate lead out man here, aren't I?
Ray does, however, have the charts in front of him. He has the charts for 80 minutes, 70 minutes and 60 minutes.
Come on, Ryan, get up here.
He has plan A, B and C, so I can rely solely on his guidance and pacing. Now, the risk for me is that I reach corner 10 way off target, by which point it will be too late to fix anything. If I go too fast, then I'm guaranteed to blow up in the second half. And if I go too slow, I just won't have anything left to pull it back. However, and this is a big however, I have full confidence in Ray's ability to keep me on track and hopefully under 3.2 watts per kg average. I say under, I need to stay on 3.2 for the whole ride. 3.2 watts per kg is the approximated average I'd need to hold for a 59.59 completion time. Bang on my FTP.
You're doing absolutely amazing, yeah.
Okay, this is the long drag. This is where I lose it.
Well, you won't this time, stay with me. Unfortunately, I can't tie a bungee cord to you, but
I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
also not letting you blow up, so we'll keep it at a decent pace. That's it, you've got this. Don't go ahead of me too much.
No.
Trying to keep this controlled.
Are we still on for a 60?
I'm not telling you till corner 10. Only 5 more corners till an update.
Okay.
However, in that video, I reached corner 10, which is the halfway mark up the Alp, and I reached it in 33 minutes. Now, 33 minutes, if you Google pacing charts for ADZ, is only slightly over a sub 60-minute pace. I then went on to completely blow up in the second half of that climb, obviously not achieving a 60-minute time. However, 71 minutes was still a very respectable time for me, and one I was very proud of.
Right, let me tell you, I'm not going to give you an update, but 100% you just PR'd that corner.
Okay. Oh, that's good, man. That feels good. I feel good.
Matt seems to be pacing this pretty well.
He's doing a great job. They all are. It blows my mind that you guys are all helping me.
Forged a great community.
Awesome. So good.
However, reaching corner 10 at an almost, and I mean almost, 60-minute pace made me start to dream, and that can be really, really dangerous.
Great time. Don't lose my wheel. That's it, well done.
Sub 60 minutes up ADZ is the holy grail on Zwift.
Right, I've got a feather.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Corner.
And then on corner 13, way before the halfway mark, Ray can't contain his excitement anymore. And for the first time in this ride, he gives me my first real sit rep update.
Right, I'll give you a mini update. Every corner, you are 5 to 10 seconds ahead of a sub 60 time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you said you're feeling great. That means you've banked a little bit of time.
Let's keep this pace then.
Yeah.
Now, before anyone leaves me a comment about my low cadence, I do like to ride at a low cadence. I've been doing a lot of training recently with low cadence riding. I've done loads of long distance rides and races all at a low cadence. I've been practicing it quite a lot, and I also like riding out of the saddle. Now, I can sustain riding at a low cadence and being out of the saddle for a lot longer than I used to be able to do.
I wonder how Eric's doing on the BMX.
Is he on the BMX?
Yeah, that's what someone said in the chat.
Now, as well as the pacers, I also really appreciate the YouTubers joining today's event and supporting those around them. It was great seeing Benji Nason, the Pixel Cyclist, Eric Lee, Eric Barnett, and of course Ed Lavrak, all involved in this ride. I'll leave a link to all of their channels in the description. I'm sure you're already all subscribers, but I'll do it anyway just to give some of the love back.
Just ease off a little bit because you're at 3.6. Let's get you down to 3.2.
I just wanted to get to corner 10, the halfway mark, close to 30 minutes. That's all I was thinking about.
Let me just get over this.
Okay.
This bit.
Maintain 3.2 watts per kg and get to corner 10 in 30 minutes. That's it. That's all I was thinking about. Listen to Ray's instructions, maintain 3.2 watts per kg and get to corner 10.
Great time. Doing brilliantly.
Don't blow up, maintain my FTP, listen to Ray and get to corner 10. There really isn't a lot to think about on this ride.
Right, we're at corner 10, so I'll tell you now. Obviously, I haven't got accumulated time, but every corner, apart from one, which was bang on the time, has been 5 to 10 seconds faster than sub 60. So you will be below 29 minutes once you hit this 10th corner.
Bloody hell, man.
You're doing brilliantly. Pacing this perfectly, not going too hard.
I'm averaging 267. Hang on, let me say that again. Hang on. I need to get my breath. I'm averaging 267, and that includes the 5k leading, where I was doing like 100 watts. So we are probably bang on perfect pace. I can't talk. Okay, corner 10. I don't even know what the time is. We've got no timer.
Having now finally reached halfway, it was then at this point I realised we didn't have an accurate time from the start of the climb at the green banner. If you ride this as a free ride, you get a timer on screen. Because this was an organised event, Zwift hadn't included it. However, in the magic of editing, I can show you we started the climb at exactly 7:23. We hit corner 10 at exactly 35:23, which is very handy for the maths.
I don't even know what the time is. We've got no timer. Oh, it's probably good I don't know.
I'd reached the halfway point in exactly 28 minutes. I was way ahead of schedule. However, I didn't know this at the time, which was probably for the best.
Halfway. Halfway. Come on. Come on, Ryan. Ah!
You've got this. You have got this.
Come on, Ray. We got this.
If you're not on your garage floor, it'll heat after this. Then you've got to work harder. Ease off a bit. Try and keep them steady watts, not surging.
I'm too hyped.
But you burn out later on, don't do it. That's what I'm here for, to rein you in. Come on, get up here now. Just been telling you off for going too quick. Get up here. Get off the 4 watts per kilo.
Having this many Zwifters doing it with me felt really good. You can't see it on screen, mainly because I struggle to fit all the information you guys like to see when I make Zwift videos onto the screen. But the chat was electric, and I was reading every single comment directed at me, and the ones directed at each other. I also dropped Benji a message to see how he was getting on, and apparently he's in the kitchen. That's what I like to see, Benji. You smashed it. Ed Lavrak then decided to join the Ryan hype train on its way to the top.
Right, let's not surge. You've got 20 seconds faster than a sub 60 timer on that corner.
Oh my God.
So rein it in. Rein it in a little bit. This is where the excitement of corner 10 onwards gets to you.
I'm trying not to. But
You stick with me and you won't.
I feel f***ing amazing.
Good. Well, use that on the last corner.
Even though I've smashed the first half in a really, really good time, I now need to do the same thing all over again. But I'm now feeling it, and I can't afford to lose any watts. I've already held well above my FTP for the first half. I now need to do that again for the second half.
Corner 7, baby.
Yes. Flying, Ryan.
I'm going to have a can of Coke.
I learnt a while ago during a long 100k ultra that Coca-Cola is perfect as a sugar boost during maximum effort.
Have some sugar.
So I never drink this stuff at any other time because it's crap, for lack of a better term. But for endurance efforts, it gives me a sugar boost that really helps me. How anyone drinks this stuff when they're just sat watching Netflix or at the cinema without burning it off is beyond me. The stuff is like rocket fuel.
Okay, this is the next long drag.
Yes. Again, just rein it back a little bit. Let's try and keep it at 3.3 or 3.2.
5k. Let's do this. Average, including the 5k lead-in, is now 271.
You're getting caught up in the moment.
I am, yeah.
Rein it back in. Which I get it. You've got the high. You're doing really well. But it means nothing if you don't achieve what you want to achieve at the top.
Yeah, man.
And in a minute, you're on for it. I'm not going to say it. So it's like rain. If you say it, it'll not happen. Well, the rain will happen if you say the word rain.
Oh, I can't talk.
You're absolutely smashing it. If you can't talk, that means you're doing the right thing.
Less, be more efficient.
The sweat is pouring off me.
You know which group we're with now, don't you? Lee's group.
Who is this Lee?
Yep.
Lee is the 60-minute pacer for the A group, and we had now caught him up.
He's at front, pacing it.
And then in a moment of lunacy, I then decided to try and catch on to Lee and try and stick with him and Ray.
Doing two more, drop off a bit.
A designated 60-minute pacer and a DS in my ear. I couldn't foul.
Doesn't make sense, but every cell in my body.
We then hit corner 6, 15 seconds ahead of the sub 60-minute pace for just that section. Up until this point, I'd managed to complete each section significantly ahead of pace.
Right, let's take a breather for a second. You're 15 seconds ahead on that segment time there.
That can't be Lee ahead then.
Yeah, but he started in a different pen, so we didn't come together till later on.
Okay. Alright. Because I was panicking then.
No. So if you noticed, we've been going a couple of minutes before like Matt and Ed started coming through.
We had actually started the climb slightly behind Lee and had now managed to close that small gap.
So have we caught Lee, or has he caught us?
I think we've caught Lee.
Oh my goodness, we're smashing it.
Yeah, we are. You're doing brilliantly. I just don't want you to do too much. 5 more corners, that's it. Because at this pace you're going to go round them.
Anything to do with me. Oh, hurry, I need my beat. At any expense, it doesn't make sense. But every cell in my body.
Again, be careful, 15 seconds ahead of time on that one. Making me work to catch you up now.
I feel amazing.
Now, I will quickly say that I really do apologise for all the bleeps, but I do feel amazing. I've never reached this point on ADZ and felt like this before. Normally I'm hanging on for dear life and my raw watts are at a fraction of where they need to be. However, with only 4 corners left to go, I'm increasing my power output, not decreasing.
I think Ed Laverick's around us, yeah?
He's just doing a warm-up ride.
Right, stay here, don't go too hard. I'm going to give you these updates. 11 seconds faster than sub 60 time for that corner.
Even though my pacing was excellent, and I knew it was excellent as I felt really, really good at this point, I also was aware that we're only on corner 4 and things have a funny habit of turning on a dime on Alpe du Zwift.
Roger.
Now with only 3 corners left, I'm going to remove all the HUD data and I'm going to let it play out as it did for me.
You're absolutely smashing it.
I am completely caught up in the moment.
Good, but at the same time, rein in a little bit.
All this training is paying off.
It is, isn't it? Especially when you do an event like this. Like, I hadn't done much climbing, but I've done a lot of sitting in the hurt locker.
Yes, you have, yeah.
And I think that's what really made me go up here really quick, is the fact that I was just comfortable being in the hurt locker.
At this point, and with only 2 corners left, I now knew my first ever sub 60 minutes up Alpe du Zwift was on the table. As I said at the beginning of this video, I watched a YouTube video of someone climbing ADZ in under 60 minutes back in 2023. That video was the reason I bought an indoor trainer, and ever since then, I have wanted to beat 60 minutes. Is this it? Is this the day I come in under the hour?
That last corner, when you said you got caught up on it, 25 seconds ahead of predicted time.
I'm now 2 corners away from glory and my 2-year goal of smashing the Holy Grail in Zwift. A sub 60 minute PR out Alpe du Zwift. 2 years in the making, guys.
That last corner, I did 292 watts. 292 watts at corner 3.
For a sub 60, you need to do that 4 minutes and 15 seconds. You've done it at 3:50. You've consistently been like that all the way.
This is because of you, man.
Listen, sometimes you just need a hype band.
I 100% would have blown up.
You are, and I'm going to say it now, you are going to get sub 60 today.
Let's go. 400 watts, come on.
That doesn't mean surge, you lunatic.
Once you get a little taste of freedom, you wanna get up
Let's go.
off your knees. Come over. Don't fight how you really feel. Come closer to me. I'll give
But if you feel good enough to surge ahead, I'm going to sit back all the time.
I'm not surging. I've sat back down.
Trying to keep the leash on you. I'll let the dog go after corner 1. Right, you were ahead of me. That last corner should have been 2 minutes 15. And I did it at 2:09. So
I did that last corner, 297.
No, what was your time though?
207. You're smashing this, man. I tell you, you've made all the difference.
Bodies all over the mountain. When you take a moment to look at that, look at the top right, look at all them people on that mountain. They're all here because of you. How are you feeling?
No, I feel good. I feel really good. Really good. And if I keep saying that, I will be. Come on, Ryan.
I'm waiting here for you in a crowded station. You are still nowhere in sight. Something must have gotten lost in translation. The day is
Right, that's it.
turning to night.
That is it.
That's it.
No more markers.
Try and stay away from me. You kick and scream, you're begging, please. But once you get a little taste of
Come on!
There's the banner. Go. Everything you've got. Come on. Come on, Ryan, let's go. That's it. Boom.
Under an hour! Come on! Yes!
Yes. Ryan, that was amazing. You didn't just get a sub 60.
Yeah! I honestly thought at this point I was going to cry. I never ever get emotional. However, in this moment, achieving this, it felt very emotional.
I need to lie down, man. 1 second.
Good. You've deserved it. You've worked hard for it.
As I lay on my beautifully cold concrete floor, waiting for my heart rate to come back down and for the room to stop spinning, Ray says something in my ear.
You were doubting yourself beforehand. I knew you had that in you. 57-13. 57-13.
Oh my God.
Sub 60 smashed.
I'm on the floor, man. What was the time?
57-13.
Oh my God.
Guys, I'd climbed Alpe du Zwift in 57 minutes and 13 seconds. I didn't just come in under the hour, I annihilated the hour.
Hang on, I haven't finished.
What do you mean?
The banner. We got the banner. Yeah.
Your Alpe du Zwift time's on the board.
Yeah. I meant the banner though for the race.
Oh, okay, so we still got more to go.
Yeah.
The race is the race. We've done the climb is what we wanted, wasn't it? I didn't realise. I thought the banner was the finish.
No, it doesn't matter because it's the out time. It was the PR.
Oh, that was amazing.
I feel incredible.
And then, as I completed the event on Zwift, I got notified of an FTP increase. I'm sticking with what I said in my FTP test video about the grade being the best way to test your FTP number. It turns out I can hold my FTP for an hour in a max effort climb up Alpe du Zwift.
I know you need to shoot off for your family. I just wanted to say a big thank you, Ray, for helping me. I really appreciate it.
I've got to be honest, he was incredible. So thank you again, sir. And then one more time, the only thing left to say thank you to Matt, Lee, Mark, Darren and Noah. Their support as pacers during this event was outstanding. You guys made this event epic. Thank you. For anyone watching this video, if you was involved in this race and you followed a pacer and they helped you, then please leave them a message in my comments. I'll make sure they see it. And if you would like to be a part of future events like this or even suggest ideas for future events, then please consider joining my Discord server where we chat about all things Zwift, running and fitness related in there. Link for that is in the description. And of course, thank you for watching all the way until the end of this video. That means a lot and really helps my videos out with the YouTube god. So thank you for watching to this point. I hope to see you in next week's video. It's going to be a really good one, guys. I always say that, but it is going to be a good one. 57 minutes, guys. How am I ever going to beat this now? Thank you for watching.